Given Mazda's current CO2 emission-cutting electrification campaign, which will bring a wave of new EVs to market by the middle of the decade, the decision to keep a diesel option in the facelift CX-5's lineup is almost surprising. Mazda has already taken the initiative. The new Mazda 2 Hybrid has recently been released in the United Kingdom, and the company is already planning the launch of its first plug-in hybrid vehicle, the CX-60. By 2025, the company also expects to release 3 new electric cars, as well as a line of cleaner 48-volt mild hybrid petrols. So what's the point of keeping diesel on the books in the first place? Mazda's diesel engine is a 2.2-liter 4-cylinder powerplant that comes in 2 power levels for the CX-5. The more expensive variant produces 181 brake horsepower and 445 Newton-meters of torque, but this study will focus on the 148 brake horsepower and 380 Newton-meters of torque entry-level model. Around 3,000 RPM, Mazda's 2.2-liter diesel has already done its finest job, but the automatic gearbox holds onto gears for much too long, making the engine appear less punchy than it is. The extra ratio in the Ateca automatic box more than compensates for the torque disadvantage, and it's more than a second faster from 0 to 62 miles per hour than the CX-5. The diesel CX-5 is also heavier in the front than the petrol variant, and the difference in weight balance is noticeable in the corners. Because of the added weight up front, there's a little more understeer, and it's not as quick to change direction. Mazda's facelift CX-5 diesel has received the same improvements as the petrol variant. That implies improved dampers, softer springs, and more supportive seats, all of which were designed to improve ride quality and reduce road noise a little more than the previous model. The improvements have made the CX-5 more comfortable to drive, but the suspension tweaks have resulted in a bit more body roll as a result of the changes. The chassis updates are accompanied by a few cosmetic tweaks, more safety features, and an updated trim level range. That includes 3 new options: New Ground, Sport Black, and GT Sport. However, we drove the Sport variant, which Mazda hopes to be the most popular in the UK. The Sport model comes with LED headlights, 19-inch alloy wheels, front and rear parking sensors, a reversing camera, and an electrically operated tailgate as standard equipment. Dual-zone climate control, heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and a highly clear 10.25-inch infotainment system are included in the inside. While the CX-5 is more than the similar Ateca or Qashqai, we believe it is a better completed vehicle. Everything you touch in the cabin is made of high-quality materials, and the car feels far more carefully put together than its competitors. Nothing rattles, which is more common than you'd anticipate in a new car, and the trim is all solid. There's also lots of room in the rear, with enough room for 6-footers to get comfy even with a tall driver behind the wheel. The diesel variant has a boot capacity of 510 liters, which is 6 liters higher than the Nissan Qashqai. If you choose the fuel variant, though, this quantity jumps to 522 liters. Overall, we think the 148 brake horsepower CX-5 diesel is a good car, but if you can avoid it, avoid coupling it with Mazda's automatic transmission. Choose the manual transmission, save approximately £2,000, and continue to benefit from the enhanced fuel economy. It's a win-win-win situation, because your car will be a lot more enjoyable to drive.